ahead and do a few arm circles here, just kind of warm up the shoulders. I'd say about 50% resistance. So as you're kind of coming up, pulling down half your strength. Yeah. You can feel your elevation of the scapula, and then as you come around, you feel that depression, like you're trying to reach down towards the sides of your feet. Now let's go ahead and reverse the other way, up and around. You can feel the core engaged too, especially as you do both arms together. Arms overhead, let's sway side to side, pull each direction, and press the hip out in the opposite direction. And you can kind of float your hips and feel yourself weight into each edge of the foot. One more time, and then we'll come to hands on the waist. Feet turn out just a little bit wider too. These are called good mornings. So we're just grabbing into those hamstrings, pushing the bum back. Come up and squeeze at the top. We'll do a few of our kind of kettlebell style swings with our dumbbell today. So this is one of the actions we'll use. One more. And then we'll just gently go side to side. Just, feel good with it. You can go deeper, of course, if that's in your protocol right now. A shift of the hips, pressing through the feet. I'm going to do a little bit of this, but can also be like a step touch. Okay, let's go into wide plie, just very gentle. You can go as deep as available to you. Take it out nice and wide. Doesn't have to be a deep squat. It's more of a lean forward rotation, keeping stable hips or just rotating through that mid spine, letting your neck kind of warm up too. Take it left and right, looking over your shoulder. Okay. Nice. Go ahead and stand on up. Let's do a few hip circles here. Pull it around. Do like 3 on each side. Then the other. All lower body to start, but 2 exercises. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Nice little step touch here, just to kind of warm up the body. Our cardio is going to be at the end, so our strength is more glycolytic. So we want to try to get all that energy that's in our muscles utilized, and then that'll make that cardio be really effective. Okay, so you can stay here if this is good for you. Otherwise, I'm going to grab one weight and start off with a little bit of a goblet squat. So Lauren, might you just stay right there at your step touches. Perfect. Abby, we're here, down and up. Second exercise will be deadlift. So you can think about grabbing both weights for that. And I'm really making this kind of booty activated, less bend in the knees, a little bit more of a hinge forward. Nice and strong through that center line. Active rest in between on a lot of these exercises, especially in this first round. One more. Okay, go ahead and put the weight down. Deadlifts will be next, so it might be both weights. I'm going to just kind of do a hot foot in between, shaking it out. So we only have 2 rounds of everything. So that was the first round of that. Let's go ahead and grab both weights for the deadlifts. Just starting off, so our hamstrings are warming up. Just go to where you feel them catch. The top, take your time, get a nice strong stance, booty squeeze. Arms are nice and long by your side. About 10 seconds left. Great job. Okay, we're gonna move into some upper body. So grab the ring, or you could grab one heavy weight. And push it up overhead. I'm gonna add in a little pop squat with it. Nice. Keeps that head back. So you got that weight sliding right next to the chin. Two more. One more. Take a little break. Shake it out a little bit because she's pretty heavy. Okay, go ahead and pick it back up. I'm going to take it a little bit bigger. I'm going to go here to here, back down. Could be a hinge too. Okay, one more. Beautiful. Okay, you got your one heavy weight. Going to do a nice bent over row. So I'm going to bend over, one row, stand up, switch it. One row, stand up, switch. Take your time. Put your hand on your thigh so that you get that nice, good support. And when you stand up, balance equally on both feet. Grab the weight, secure it with both hands, then switch it. All right, okay, we're halfway. So if you feel a little tired, just take a little break at the standing point. Whew. And incorporate a little lower body to get that heart rate up, but just minimal bit. Fine. Good job. Okay, that's it. Those 4 exercises, 4 sequences today. Shake it out. So step touch, you can do. Abby, you and I are gonna do the goblet squat. You can grab the ring if you like. Okay, I'm gonna hold it here. Abby, you might grab the heavier 20-pounder. Do you want a little extra burn? A little bit more movement? Side to side. Nice, 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 Lauren. I like that. So you can feel yourself in ground down. Just 7 seconds left. Couple more sets. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, deadlift. So hamstrings are a little warmer now, so take it down a bit deeper, maybe up halfway, and then all the way up. Now that halfway up, you're really grabbing with your core. Keep your back nice and straight. Ooh, that's a strong one. 30 seconds still left to go, so take your time. Take a little break here. 20 seconds left. Good. 10 seconds. I'm going to do 2 more of these. Okay, good work. So Abby, on this push press, you and I are going to do that one where you kind of, you jump up, then you grab it, you go again. So Lauren, this can be just like, I like overhead if you wanted to do that march. That's very similar to what we're doing here. So we're going to be here and grab the weight, and then I'm going to push it overhead, bring it down, one leap. You're going to grab it like this, and leap overhead. Nice. It's just something that gets that intensity level up. 15 seconds left. Grabbing it, making sure to really bend down. It can be at the hips and it can be a hinge, but the back stays straight. One more. Beautiful. All right. Break time. We've got the one arm row, alternating. Gonna intensify it a little bit, 2 rows on each side before you switch. So I'm here, 1, 2, stand up, switch. Perfect, both of you. Exactly. Yeah, really a long reach. All the way down, up. Get to the point where I put that forearm down, and you know you're parallel, and you're really in that lat. Straight pull there. Core tight as you rise up. Push those hips forward. And finish. Sure, I get the other arm both together. Nice. Okay, we're moving on. Little hot feet here. Single leg RDL. So you might want to grab your lighter weight. Totally up to you. I'm going to demonstrate. This is that first round. So the back leg is like a kickstand. And you just sort of hinge into that hip and come up. So the knee stays soft and pretty straight. Really not moving it at all. And there's a little bit of this kind of cross stabilization going on because you got the weight in the opposite hand. You're almost reaching that weight for that pinky toe on that forward foot. Good, one more. Nice. If you're here, you can drive the knee in, get a little extra. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll switch to the other side. Same setup. Stand back leg. Push the hips back. Stand up, they equalize. Beautiful, halfway. So you kind of know where you're at. And we're going to do this second round. It'll only be 20 seconds each side, so that'll be a heavier weight. Just kind of enjoy this one for its muscular endurance that it is. Perfect, okay. Take it down to bridges. You can go heavy on this. I'm just gonna put the 25 across because it's easier, but you can grab that bar. But you're gonna, and then right afterwards, and do some triceps. All right, here we go. Up and down. And ideally, this is heavy. So we want to really feel it in our glutes. So once you kind of have that rhythm, if you want to add some intensity, we go up and then you drop only halfway, then you squeeze up again, and then you go all the way back down to brushing the hips up. Little baby squeeze, and then back down. So there's a tiny little pulse in the middle that gives you just an extra little burn. Good, one more. Nice. I hold it up there and just pulse it out. I'm gonna lift the heels up. You don't have to. Lift the heels and pulse, or just pulse with the heels on the ground. Just add a little extra hamstring there, drive in through those glutes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, triceps. So I'm just gonna hold this weight here, knees over hips, bend the elbows and pull it back. So we'll count this out. We'll do maybe about 10 of these, and then we'll move right away. You can see here if it feels better for your neck, into 5 to 8 push-ups. Whew. Here we go. Gonna hear that bell. That's okay. You still have about 20 seconds. I do knees today. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, so you might want that heavy weight. Deadlifts are next. It's kind of a quick transition here. You're crossing over. I'll let you know when 20 seconds is up. That's what we have for this. So you're going to get your 6 to 8 reps, a little heavier weight. Okay, we're approaching the switch point. Know what number are you on so you can match it on the other side. Go ahead and switch it. Oops. That was a catch one. I did a little too low. Almost there. Last 2. Last one. You take it right down to bridges. So we're going to stay here for a little while. So if you want to make it heavier, you can. Right away, up and down. Squeeze, and then that extra little pulse. About 1 minute and 20 seconds here. So to intensify it even more, right at the beginning of that lift, really scoop right at that smile line of your glutes and your hamstrings. Tighten it first. You'll feel the hamstrings engage, and then that double pump. Good work. Love that wide. 10 seconds left. We'll pulse it up for 20. We'll go right into those triceps. Okay, one more. Keep it up nice and high. I'm going to lift my heels up. 20, 19, 18, 17. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. When you finish those triceps, good. And 1. And then if you like, I'm gonna hold mine by either end. It's a little, harder to do. It's also staying up in that bridge. It's just another option. The first option, you're grabbing it by the bar and you had your knees over your hips. The 12. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Okay, come on back. Little shakeout break. It's got our push-ups. So now we're going to do 2 sets of 8. And I'm going to do the version today. We come up and then press into a plank with the knees drop down. Go ahead, start it up. 2 sets of 8 if you can. 2 sets of as many as you can. Whew. All right, we're halfway. Hopefully you're close to halfway. I'm going to stay on my knees for the second set of 8. Oh, I've got 6 in me. 6. Ooh. Nice. Okay, we are at the halfway point. How are we doing? Good. 6:23. We're doing well. Okay, 2 more 4 sequence exercise groups. It's going to add in that exercise at the end is going to actually be a little cardio burst. So 3 strength, 1 cardio. Do it twice, and then another set of 4. So this one is just going to be really nice, kind of side lunge, side to side. Now it could also be just a row, maybe Lauren here, side to side, or you could have maybe just halo your ring around in a circle. Good. All right. Okay, Abby, sorry. I was just trying to make sure that we get nice. Keep going. 2 more sets. The next one is going to be our back body, upper back. So if you have those 15s, that's fine. It's just a little bit different. So, or you could do 8s or 10s, but it's going to be a higher up row. So it's going to be an overhand grip, and you're going to pull. If it bothers your back or your neck to be there, you could upright row it if you like too. I'm going to get kind of into those rear delts and lean forward. It goes out kind of wide, like you want to brush the outside of that breast line. 3 more. 3, 2. Beautiful. And 1. Nice work. Okay, take it down. Gonna do a chest fly with the same weights. So the elbows go out wide in that same position, but this time, you're gonna kind of curve it up, and then bring it back out nice and wide. Take your time on the way down, really expand and open. You might even actually go to almost straight elbows. Chin into the chest, back of the neck is super long, back of the head pushes into the ground. Okay, we're gonna switch this one up a little bit here. Gonna go down and back behind you and then pull it in, and I'm gonna drive the knees. So we'll do a little hybrid on this. And 2. Okay, we're coming up for that cardio one. It's going to be a one-arm swing. So I'm gonna stay with my medium weight. It's a hinge and switch. No knee bend needed. It's butt back, butt forward. Powering with your glutes. That weight just follows. And let your knees kind of follow as your hips go down. So you're not just looking up and straining your neck. Gaze goes down, gaze goes up. Follows the rest of your spine. Powering through. Nice soft elbow on that catch as you drop it down. 2 and 1. Great job. Okay, we're going to go back to the top. So that halo was really good. You could try a one-legged balance halo and reverse the direction on that one leg and then do the other leg both directions. Okay, so Cossack squat here. Side lunge. Nice. Nice and deep. 30 seconds left. Really working into that outer glute. Get a little bicep challenge here, holding that weight. And one more set, finish it up. Good work. Okay, that bent over row now. Going to be here, nice and wide, and return back down. Core's got to be really tight. Any reason it bothers your back, do one side 5 or 6 times and switch. You can be on one side here. 1. It's going to help give you some support. 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to stand up and switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Yeah, and this last set I'll do 5 and 5. We have only about 10 seconds left. 2, 3, 4. I like it, Abby. Double it up. 5, 4, 3. Wide flies. 2 and 1. Wide flies. You could add in a bridge if you like. And typically, you'll be here, bridge up, squeeze. Everything squeezes together. The glute squeeze, the chest squeezes. You zip it up. The heels could be slightly turned in, toes slightly turned out, following that line of like second position. And then remember, at the halfway point, we're going to do our overhead reaches, lat pull. One more. Keep it up there. Hips can stay up. And you can drive. You go back, drop the hips down, and then lift up as you come forward. Again, we're zipping up. Squeeze. You can also do knees over hips. Big reach back. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Beautiful. You can keep both weights for your swings. You could swing one weight, not switch it. Okay, so I'm going to be here. I'm going to show you. Here. Or it could be both weights together. You can go back to that first version. Nice. Hinging at the hips. No knee bend. I mean, it's just a little softness, but halfway. Ooh. Nice. I'm doing great on time. 7 seconds left. I'm going to move right into the last round. Okay, bicep curls. So you can stay with those weights. Whew. This is the last sequence of 4. All sorts of options for you. I'm going to go heavy, narrow. And then what I'm kind of doing here is helping. I'm pushing the weights into one another too. Ooh. Okay, now I'm going to switch to alternate. It's heavy. We've got 15 seconds left. Five seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. We'll take it down to the floor. Single leg bridge. I'm going to put both weights on. So to do it balanced, just take one leg slightly ahead of the other, but keep the other foot on the floor. I mean, of course, you could always just do one leg and drive it straight up and down. That's your option too. Okay, we're about that halfway point. We're just going to switch the legs. Switch it up. Eight, 9, and 10. All right, flip it over. Renegade row with a kickback. Up to you though. So that means I've got left arm coming in, right leg's going to kick back. Hold and pull, hold and pause. Bring it back down. So on the second round, if you wanted to be banded, you could. All these exercises feel a little bit more intense. Little stability here. Not super hard. But we want to try to find that balance point. Squeeze, hold, engage, and find that strength in that straight line. Beautiful. Okay, so you have the option of like a kind of fast feet, 180 jump turn, something kind of hard, maybe a run in place, just something cardio hard. Your choice. Could be a little burpee, could be a little skip. 35. Nice. Mountain climbers. Yes. 20 seconds left, Abby. You're jamming it. Yeah. There you go. Might be a little. Oh, wow. Your camera's funny. It's going to be like, people don't move this fast. 3, 2, loves to follow you. Okay, we're back to the top. This is it. Last round. Bicep curls. Band up if you like. It's a good time to do it. Just have it around. Because biceps, it's 40 seconds of the biceps is a lot. Okay. I'm going to do my doubles first, both together, then singles. Little over half. Make it a little harder doing the singles, keeping it in the contraction. 7 seconds left. Great work. Okay. Take it down. Single leg. I'm going to do the other leg first. Goes out a little further. Start it up. 15 each side is our goal. They're quick and powerful. 1-to-1 ratio. Up, big squeeze. Barely down. Up, big squeeze. Barely down. Up, big squeeze. Barely down. That'll get your 15 each side in our short time. 5 more. All right. 3, 5, 6. Keep going to finish. I got 5 left. 5, 4, 3. Renegade row. That kick back. Got that band there. Utilize that. I'm going to do a nice little double pump each side. Get that extra squeeze. In, back. Gaze out over and beyond the weights. Halfway. 20 seconds left. What we got to do is come up. Do our cardio finisher in this round. That's perfect. We'll do one big Tabata burn. And one more set. Make sure you finish opposite side. Okay, so this is going to kind of send us in. I'm going to keep my band on. Let's go. Anything that's hard. Yeah. Keep going. So we have about 20 seconds left. So just think of this as Tabata number 1. 10-second little break, not gonna be much recovery. You're gonna go back right away into what you're doing here. Okay, take your break. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Same exercise. Pump it up. Tabata now. 20 on, 10 off. Good. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your break. 10 seconds off. Step touch it. So let's keep that intensity up. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Fast feet. Something kind of hard. This is 4 minutes of work. We're on the second minute now. Getting that last little metabolic push. Stripping ourselves of every little bit of energy we have in the body so we can refuel and recover. Take a break. That was 3. I'm going to come down to mountain climbers. Let's go. Take it in. This is number 4. Still have that band on. I like that resistance. Halfway. 5. Pick up the pace. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Take your break. I'm going to take off the band. Lizard lunges next. So we're going to be back here, stepping it forward. Step it forward. All right, here we go. 20 seconds. Round 5. Okay, last 10 seconds. I'm going to add in my little jump. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3 to go. This is our best part of the Tabata. I'm going to take your break. Then I got did a little longer on that last one, so getting a little break here. Okay, here we go. Anything that feels good and hard. Fast feet. Nice, Lauren. It's perfect. It's actually very hard. Nice. 10 seconds left. I'm gonna add in to the side. 3, 2, 1 minute left. A little extra on that one too. Catch your breath. 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna do burpees. Anything that's hard, even yeah, walking in place. Go ahead and go. Just gonna keep running. I'm gonna run in place. I'm doing this. Gonna set it up for the next session. There you go. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay. Shake it out. One more left. Whatever it is, make it hard in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Any jump turns are good. Maybe just a little pop squat. Be a hinge. Be a mountain climber. Good. Halfway. If you're feeling pretty good, you've got the time. 3, 2, 1. Take it on up. All together. Finish up with 30 seconds something. When we're in good shape, a lot of times a minute is what we got. And a lot of times we take a minute break, but we only had the 10 seconds. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Okay, we gotta let the heart rate come down. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time for a cool down, so what we're gonna need to do is maybe do a little bit on our own, but we'll see. I'm waiting for the, uh, next session to bling that it's on, so, it's not here yet, so oh, let's go ahead and do a standing stretch here, like that, over to the side. Oh, hmm, good. Inhale back to center, exhale, hands behind you, feet a little wider apart. Just arch the spine back, kind of like an up dog. Engage through your quads, squeeze them up, bring yourself forward into that good morning that you did. Fingertips can maybe come to the floor if they're there for you. Walk your hands over to one side, push through, let your head drop. So you feel from that hip that you're stretching away from, all the way up that back line, across the shoulders to the back of the neck, and bring it back to center. Put your hands on your shins, give yourself a flat spine. Try to keep it as much as you can as you walk over to the other side. And then once you're there, you can round the top, the upper back, but try to keep that lower back good, healthy position. And feeling that line from that hip across the body to the crown of the head. And back to center. Walk it on out. Take a down dog. Gently bend into each knee. Not a lot. We're mostly focused on, kind of a short down dog too, is the calf stretch. Just letting the hips wiggle a little bit. Slide it forward. You might need to lengthen it out. Squeeze a little elephant here. Graze the knees to the floor. Lower the shoulders back. Pull the chin in. The gaze doesn't go up all the way. Just kind of you look up, but you keep the chin in and align the ears to the shoulders. In wide knee child's pose, but go through puppy, so hips high first. Then you can settle into a rounded lower back. The tops of the feet rest on the floor. And eventually the hips will go back to the heels. Wiggle a little bit here, wag your tail. Oh, gently take the arms over to one side. And over to the other side. Couple of cat cows in the center with good breath. Make this a breathing exercise. Knees underneath your hips, heels of the hands underneath the shoulders. Exhale, round, drop in the head, tuck that chin, really pull up through that navel center. Pelvis is forward. And then as you arch, feel yourself lift and rise through the shoulders. Exhale, round, press, pull up. Inhale.